Hey y'all, it's Butters, and today I'm going to be doing a classic gameplay commentary. I am alive and I am doing a video which is pretty awesome, I suppose, but I'm going to hop right into the topic of this video, which is my sniping career. I've never really talked about this before, and a lot of you surprisingly don't know this, but I am a big-time sniper, which I guess if you followed me over the years on YouTube and Twitter, I guess you can kind of see how I wasn't much of a sniper, because I don't post a lot of sniping gameplays. I just post Call of Duty regular gun gameplay things, I don't know. So yeah, I'm just going to go into a basic overview of my sniping career over the years, and we're going to start at the very beginning, which was Modern Warfare 2 back in 2009. It was Christmas, I received my Xbox 360, and I was too scared to play online. I did nothing but play the campaign on, what are the levels, recruits, whatever they are. I went all the way to expert. I played all of them repeatedly for no apparent reason because I was too scared to play multiplayer. And then Black Ops came out, and I decided to play that campaign, and then I thought, okay, Hannah, it's time to venture out of your comfort zone, play some multiplayer. And I did, and I really enjoyed it on Black Ops. So Black Ops was the first multiplayer game that I technically tried to attempt, I suppose. I saw people making sniping videos, and I thought it was really interesting how you could quickscope and, you know, one-shot kill. It's like a freaking laser. I was like, ooh, I want to learn how to do that. So I ended up backtracking to Modern Warfare 2 and just trying in some pubs how to snipe, and Lord, I was so bad. I was using cold-blooded. Like, I didn't understand how to set up classes at all. I was probably using thermal too, or heartbeat. I don't even remember. I was just terrible for a good couple of months. And then this young gentleman found me in a game. His name was, I don't remember what it was at the time, but now it is currently AOT Sobriety. Big thank you to him because he took me out of the pubs and taught me how to quickscope. He took me into 1v1s, taught me how to set up my classes, yada yada yada. So forever thankful to him. He explained the whole competitive sniping thing to me, and he said that some people use marathon, some people use sleight of hand, and from that moment I decided I'm going to use marathon because I just want to be different. And since then, I have held up to that promise. I have not used sleight of hand in over 5 years. I am strictly marathon. About a year later after sniping, I gained interest in SLB, or the Sniper Leaderboards. If you guys don't know what that is, it's a YouTube channel that helps host competitive sniping. It was really interesting. There were a bunch of teams on there, XGen, M483, there were a lot, Vive, there were a lot. I wanted to join some teams, and I kind of asked around. I was like, hey, what kind of team could I join? And I kept on being directed to FSR, which was Female Sniper Rankings, I believe, or Female Sniper Rank. I don't remember exactly what it was called. I did not want to play with girls, not because I was stuck up and I'm better than all the other girls. No, it was more of a, I found them kind of annoying. I thought their voices were really squeaky over the mic. I've changed my opinion since then, but yeah, at the time, I just wasn't a big fan of playing with them. They're a bit catty, too. But I decided to try it anyways. I played with the Vivo girls for a couple of matches because Sobriety was friends with a couple of them, and I impressed them, and they said that I should get into competitive sniping, but I was like, yeah, I don't know. I watched a lot of female competitive sniping videos as well, and I saw somebody named Nikita, and I remember meeting her in the game because Sobriety also knew her, and we decided to 1v1 for fun, because he said, oh, this girl's really good, you really ought to check her out. She's like, okay, I'll 1v1, I need to warm up anyways for a match. So I was like, oh my gosh, okay. And I ended up 1v1ing her, and I ended up beating her. I beat her 20-8, and she said, you're really freaking good. I'm getting wrecked right now. I remember that to this day, and I was like, whoa. It was quite the confidence boost for me because I wasn't really on any teams. I didn't know if I was actually any good or not, so yeah. So I continued playing pubs, and I met this girl named Bunny, or Bun Bun, and she added me because I was a girl. Apparently, she was a female competitive sniper, and she invited me to try out for a team called Illusion X. And I said yes. Figured I needed to venture out of my comfort zone again anyways. I remember for the tryout that they took me to High Rise, and they placed C4 all around the map and said that I need to quickscope it while the other girls spectate and see how my shot is. I ended up having perfect accuracy on the C4, and it just go boom, and they were like, oh my god, that's crazy accuracy. Are you spectating her? Yeah, I am. Oh my gosh, she's got a really good shot. I can't believe it. I was happy that I was able to impress them, but it really wasn't that big of a deal to me. I ended up joining Illusion X, but I only stayed for about a week because we never played together for some reason. I thought that we would do a couple scrims over the week, but we never did, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go. It's funny because I met one of the members about 3 years later on Modern Warfare 2, and she denies that I was ever in Illusion X. Her name was Illusion X Chick, and she said that I was never on the team because I was never officially on the roster. And I said, okay, that's fine by me. I'm a little bit embarrassed anyway, so it'd be better off if people didn't know that. So after quitting, I observed FSR from afar. I saw that IRL videos were really popular, and I got really annoyed because I didn't understand why it was important to know what the snipers looked like. And at this point, I just refused to join any team, and I don't really know why. I guess that's just me being a high schooler. I'm not too sure. My friends told me I should, but I was just like, nah. But there was one team that I really wanted to join, and it was called Design Girls because they were mostly based on YouTube content. And for those who don't know, this is where Queenie Queen or Queen Meg or Optic Jewel. This is where they really got their start. I won't say start, but this is where they were. So it was a stepping stone for them to get bigger, which I was really, really like, oh my god, I have to be on this team. I just have to. Unfortunately, I was too scared to ask to join. Even though I had about 400 subscribers and I was pumping out videos constantly, I didn't feel like I belonged, and I don't know, it was just really nerve-wracking for me to ask, so I just never did. So I continued observing FSR, and I noticed that the X-String girls ended up uploading a video that was targeting a past member who pretended to be a girl. It was straight up bullying, and it really, really, really pissed me off, and I kept on reporting the video over and over because it had pictures of him being baptized, and they kept on saying stuff like, get the whale out of the water. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with y'all? Oh my god, thank god I'm not a part of any of these teams. I'm embarrassed. So from then on, I boycotted any girl team. I just didn't think that it was mature, and it wasn't for me. I kept reporting the video over and over, and it took about 2 years for the channel to get completely taken down, which was about 6 months ago. It was insane. I don't know why it stayed up for so long. When Modern Warfare 3 came out, I mostly stayed on Modern Warfare 2 because Modern Warfare 3 just wasn't very pretty to me. I wasn't a big fan at all. So for the next couple of years, I spent all my time in Search and Destroy and just having fun and sniping, and I would clear out for trick shotters and stuff, which was really fun, and I would accept 1v1s constantly. I loved 1v1ing. 1v1ing was probably my favorite thing to do on Modern Warfare 2, and I don't know why. I never did any spawn trapping or anything. I learned spawn, obviously. You just kind of learn that over time. But I just really, really enjoyed 1v1ing, and I don't know why. I was not a part of the leaderboards either. I knew about Cold QS and all of them. I just didn't really care to. I wasn't that competitive with 1v1s. I just really enjoyed just regular old 1v1s that you just find in pub matches. I never kept a record, but I kind of wish I did. But on the bright side, I did stockpile about 200, 300 videos of me 1v1ing people. And they're all on my computer, and my god, there's so many 1v1s. Most of them are wins, obviously. I like to look back on them and just think like, wow, I used to be really good. When Black Ops 2 came out, I boycotted the game, but eventually I got it because I was kind of convinced to. And I tried sniping on there for a bit, but it just wasn't the same, and I ended up red gunning more. So when it came back to sniping, I just went back to Modern Warfare 2. And then Black Ops 2 red gunning was so fun that I kind of ventured away from sniping, which is kind of sad. And that's where most of my commentaries come in. Most of them are red gunning Black Ops 2 because I just really, really, really enjoyed it. I still love sniping, it was getting a little old, and I needed a little bit of a mix-up, I suppose. Ghost came out, didn't want Ghost, had Ghost bought from me, I hated it, never played it, I don't even want to talk about it. And now, I am here in college, and I cannot snipe as much anymore, but I still love to 1v1 when I go home and play Xbox. And when I do play, I still try to improve by not using my secondary as much, but, you know, you do what you gotta do. But yeah, I was really familiar with the female sniping community. I knew all about, Nikita. One of my favorites was Maiden Warfare. Obviously, I idolized Optic Jewel. I didn't have any goals for teams per se. I did really look up to M48-3, but obviously they're gone now because of hacks and whatnot. But that is pretty much my sniping career all summed up. So now you all officially know that I was a sniper a lot. I did a lot of the quick scopes and the no scopes. Not really no scopes, but I did a lot of the quick scopes. So yeah, now you know. And no, I am not a trick shotter whatsoever. I have had no interest in being a freaking ballerina and killing myself over and over. That does not sound appealing to me, and I doubt that I will be doing it anytime soon. Like, comment, faze, subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next video of whatever I make. Bye-bye.